Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I just got a new piece of gear in. But before we get to that piece of gear, I want to talk about the previous piece of gear. So hold on. That is this guy right here. So this is a knockoff or a copy of the Haley Strategic DC whatever micro Chestrig. I'll annotate what it's a copy of. It is made by Huenco, some Chinese company, and sold on Amazon for like 80 bucks, 90 bucks maybe. And I bought this originally because I was supposed to go to some like a two-man recce course or recce competition in August, which never happened due to injury and financial burdens. But I had purchased this with the plans of running this for that class or that competition, and I didn't have a chest rig. All I had was a plate carrier, and I didn't want to run plates on that with all my gear because you're going to be hoofing it from point to point, and it's like a 2 to 3 mile hike in between each point, which I'm capable of, but realistically, I don't want to run a plate carrier because it's just going to slow you down and tire you out even faster versus a chest rig. So that's why I bought this. And for what it is, it's actually really, really nice. I'm assuming the Haley Strategic version is going to be a lot nicer, but you got this front opening piece where you can put any type of Velcro placard on the inside for holding stuff. You have these bands here that you can hold stuff, and I found that you could stow 2 M4 mags there as well, and then zip this up to the corners and use it somewhat as a mag carrier. You have these 2 pistol mag carriers on the side, or you can use them to hold lights and like a utility light or a multi-tool. And then you have these pockets in the back here which are for your mags. So it's a insert kangaroo pouch style with these plastic inserts that are identical to the ones that Haley Strategic makes. And then on the back here is a panel that rips off so that you can run it on a placard system if you have a plate carrier. So it's pretty cool. Originally they come with the X harness. I cannot stand X harnesses. They're just uncomfortable, and they're a lot more cumbersome to put on and whatnot. So I got the bundle that came with the flat pack. Again, it's a knockoff, but it actually opens up very large. So if you're working in a team environment, this is really worth it as far as its type. So I don't know how well this will hold up to actual abuse, but it's been fine sitting in my closet and occasionally wearing it from time to time. So it's made for airsoft gear. How it's going to hold up, I don't know. If any of you guys have ever done any like hardcore airsoft stuff, let me know down below, and if any of this type of equipment, like knockoff equipment, has actually worked and held up to the abuse. That being said, I got a replacement for it. So stand by and I can open it up. So what we have here is my replacement for that. Something that's geared towards legitimate use. Just got this today, came home, and it was sitting on the porch, so I'm pretty excited about it. And then we can go ahead and open this bad boy up. Here we go. So there's that, and then that's it. So nothing else in the box, and then I got my receipt for the purchase. So what do we have here? This is, let me just open it up better. This is the Warrior Assault Systems Pathfinder Chestrig. So, how did I even come about this? Well, first off, obvious difference is that it's in multicam. And that's because I wanted to get away from the black gear and start getting more into camoed gear because this, like, especially the multicam, works extremely well for my area. But how I came about this is I was looking into chest rigs. I was checking out the Velocity Systems UW chest rig. I think I'll roll in a picture of what it is now so you can see what I was looking at. And that's, you can find them for about $200. However, they never have them in stock in multicam. They're always sold out everywhere that I can look. And so I was looking at that. Started looking to some other stuff, checking out Haley Strategic, checking out Mayflower, you name it, onward research, and a lot of them don't come complete. They come with the placard and then you build the rest out to your needs. Or two, they're just super expensive. So for instance, this is less than the Haley Strategic micro chest rig. Just the placard, not even including the harness and stuff like that. And if I'm 100% sure, they don't come with a harness. A lot of them don't. You build it out how you want to. So, considering that I was going to save some money, that was already appealing, but I didn't want to cheap out in terms of quality. Having looked into Warrior Assault Systems, it seems like they are legit in terms of the stuff that they build. So they're based out of the UK. And they have a production facility in northern London or something like that, but that's where they actually build everything, is right there. So they completely build this in-house. All the material, from the fabrics, the textiles to the buckles, are all imported from the US. So if you're looking for more in-depth information, you can go check out their website. I annotated it here. It's warriorassaultsystems.com. Again, they're made in the UK. They're based out of the UK. It's made there, and they use all the material is used from the US. A lot of their designs, or almost all of their designs, are based on input they get from the special operations community. They don't specify which, but my guess is they probably talk directly to people from SAS and those type of special operations within that area that are, I guess, allies, so to speak, with the UK military, or the British military. So right off the bat, I can feel a difference in the material. Like 500D Cordura has a distinct feel versus 500 Oxford, which is a different type of nylon fabric, and this feels much better. It's got much more of a relaxed rather than a rigid feel like the Oxford fabric does. And just from looking at it, you can see like the stitching looks so much better, like so nice on this. You see the stitching here up front on the front mag carriers, and we'll go through all this stuff. Look, checking out the shoulder straps, very, very nice stitching. I'm not seeing anything loose or any fraying or anything like that is standing out to me. Right here on the back, you got Warrior Assault Systems, www.warrior-as.com, or you can just type in the whole thing, warriorassaultsystems.com. And then right here you got the tag that shows Warrior Assault Systems, and then right here, if it'll show, multicam. So letting you know there's legitimate multicam pattern. So you know why I went with it. It was cheaper, came as a complete rig, and all the textiles and the buckles are all legit. They're imported from the US, so you're getting really, really good stuff. I am a fan of chest rigs. They've really grown on me. I'm super excited to try this out. But there's more to this system than meets the eye. So obviously you have your straps, which is an H harness, which is what I much prefer. So you got back here your ability to put nameplates, or you can run placards on the rear. They make grenade placards, or if you have like smoke grenades or flashbangs or anything, there's a placard that'll connect to this, and then you can run I think 3 or 4 across the back. So if you're working in a team environment, your teammate can pull a flashbang or whatever right off your back, and that's that. Of course, the H harness, which is well preferred over the X harness. I hate the X harness. They're cumbersome and they're really annoying. They tend to dig into my neck, so I do not like them. I love how the straps are. They feel somewhat padded, but they're thin and they're not overly wide, so they're going to sit really comfortably on the shoulder. And if you're running a backpack or any type of any type of bag on the back, this is not going to like dig into your shoulders and create pressure points or hot spots. As you come around the back here, you have your side straps, which go to the top buckles of the placard, and then you have your bottom strap, which goes around the bottom of the placard. And it seems like there's a lot of material there, like it's S-folded a couple times. So if you're a girthier fellow like myself, you're going to have plenty of adjustment here. On the back here, you do have another panel that rips off with Velcro behind it. So this is the hook side. And then that'll allow you to run any type of dangler if you choose to. If you want to incorporate a admin pouch, some type of admin pouch on the back, you can do that. Or its design is meant to interface with their RPC or their recon plate carrier. So the recon plate carrier, which I'll roll in a picture now so you can see what it looks like, will have buckles set up like this with a flat Velcro front and a panel, so you can configure it however you want. But if you wanted a system that's highly adjustable and customizable, you could run that RPC and then interface this with that by connecting these buckles in, Velcroing it, and then these outer buckles here on the placard will interface with the cummerbund on the RPC. So I'm really looking into possibly changing out my current plate carrier to that, so I have more of a system than multiple systems. And then the heart of it is the way that it is configured. So how it's configured is you have four mag carriers sewn into the placard, and then you have adjustable. So if you see down in here, I'm not going to pull them out, but if you see down in here, the pull tabs or the retention tabs are Velcroed in, so you can adjust the tension however you feel. And then you have these tabs which allow you to slide them over as you need. Really good, especially if you're doing like airborne operations. This is usually a necessity so that you don't have a yard sale on the way down. On the front here in the center, you have two additional mags that are mollied in, so you can take them out and run them however you want. But they're run through, they're kept in through retention. So on the sides here, they're double walled heavy duty elastic material with what seems like a inner piece in the front to maintain its rigidity. However, it's still very malleable and flexible, but it still has some rigidity to it, which is really nice. So in this case, pull this stuff out. You could run mags, and I wish I had a mag out here to show you, but you can put a mag in here, and these will be your quick reloads, your quick mags, or you can just keep one and pop one off. So fully outfitted, you can run 6 mags on this, 4 in the back, 2 in the middle, which is really nice because I don't like the double mag technically because it protrudes pretty far out, which just seems a lot more streamlined with the 4 around the front of it, and then the option to put 2 additional ones in the center, which is really nice. And on the outer sides here, you have 2 GP pouches that are sewn in to those pouches. So there's a lot of adjustability. These GP pouches look like they can hold mags as well, because they look very similar in terms of the size of the mag pouch right here. So you can see right here, you can run like a small IFAK kit in here, and in here you can have, some chem lights, right in the rain, bunch of little stuff, and then whatnot. So I was considering maybe running this as a dangler, but it definitely stands out because it's it almost looks dirtier than the rest of it, like a yellowish tint to it. So I'm just going to buy a dedicated dangler for this so that I have more adjustability in terms of the stuff that I can carry, and I'm not pigeonholed into just working with this. But overall, I'm actually really, really excited for the use of this this chest rig, especially since it seems to be very legit. So I'll do the like configuration later tonight, and then maybe try it out tomorrow or Sunday, depending on available time. And then I can really see how it's going to feel and work, and I can report back later after I've put some time under this rig. But as of right now, I am super excited. It fits exactly what I was looking for at an extremely affordable price, and for what they're producing at the price point, I think it's really hard to beat. And as a matter of fact, if you read their website, it says that the whole point of the company is to produce high quality stuff for the everyday individual, so that there's a budget that they can work with in terms of this gear. So I'm very excited, and I'm going to start looking into more of their stuff. I'm going to check out their danglers, see if any of them interest me. If they do, then I might order them for this, and see what else I can come up with as far as configuration with this. But anyway, if you like the content, please go ahead and subscribe. If you got any comments, you leave them down below. You like it, you dislike the video, whatever. If you have this rig and you've run this rig before, you've run this big rig before, please let me know down in the comment section below how it's held up for you. I'm really interested in it. You guys know that I love the interaction and the conversations that I can have with people going back and forth. So go ahead, leave what you got to leave down below, and I will see you in the next video.